Today we're going to make a simple cutting board, and the wood has already been milled up here, and I'm just going to cut it into some strips. This cutting board is going to be a little bit thicker than I normally make, so I want to say I cut them at 1 7/8 of an inch thick. The cutting board is just going to be a simple stripe pattern using 3 different woods. And as you can see here, I'm using Titebond 3 to glue these strips together. And now I've got them in the clamps, and I'm going to put even clamping pressure on these. 2 clamps on the bottom, 1 clamp across the middle on the top. And after about 4 hours or so, coming back, taking everything out of the clamps, and then I'm gonna go over to the miter saw, and I'm going to square up the ends. Taking the cutting board over to the planer, and I'm squaring up one of the faces. This will give you a nice little close-up look of the cutting heads as they chip away at the board, making it nice and flat. And now I'm putting it through the thicknesser, and gonna get the other side nice and flat and to the correct thickness. Over at the router table, now I'm rounding over the edges, just a slight round over, about 1/8 of an inch round over. I'll do one side and then I'll do the other side. I went ahead and rounded over the corners as well. Just want to give it a nice smooth look all the way around. And here on the router table, I'm using my guides as stop blocks to cut in the little finger piece, I guess you would call it. Alright, rather than bore you with all the sanding, I went ahead and did some sanding here, and I'm just putting water on the surface to raise the grain so I can come back and sand that off and make it extra smooth. Sanded it down to 220. And now I'm applying the mineral oil. I made this little simple jig here so I could use it to make sure I get the feet on the bottom in the same place in all four corners. Just pre-drilling the holes. Now I'm screwing in the little rubber feet, and this is pretty much going to conclude the video. I hope that y'all enjoyed this little simple cutting board, and if you did, please like, subscribe, share the video, leave me a comment. Thank you very much.